I study at IIT Delhi. And over the last couple of years, there's this one question that students keep asking me again and again. Kritika Di, which book should I solve for chemistry? Should I buy this or that book? In what order should I solve them? Should I go for modules or extra books or both? And when exactly should I do the PYQs? At the moment I hear this, I smile because I have been there too. That same anxiety, that same panic, that same feeling that maybe you're not doing enough or not doing it the right way, and that fear of missing out on that one secret book that everyone else is solving. But the truth is, there is no magical book, no shortcut, and definitely no one size fits all. What matters isn't how many books you solve. What matters is how deeply you engage with each question and whether you're consistent with your approach. Back when I started my prep, I made this mistake too. I hadn't built the foundation to use them properly. I was solving them out of fear and not strategy. That's when my PW teacher explained something that completely changed my approach towards my preparation. He said, before you even think of books, make sure you have squeezed every little drop of juice from the materials you already have. And he was right. See, after every class, whether it's physics, chemistry, or maths, the first thing you should be doing is revisiting your own class notes. Sit down quietly without distractions, don't look at the answers, and try to solve each question from the notes on your own. You'll be surprised how often we passively write things in class but never actually internalize them. This habit of going back to your notes and solving without help, that alone will push your attention and conceptual clarity far ahead. Then comes your DPPs. Now here's the most sad part, and I say this with love. Most students don't take DPPs seriously. Maybe they ignore them thinking, I'll do it later, or I already understood the class, but that's the mistake. Because DPPs are literally the same day workout for the concept you just learned. DPPs give you instant targeted practice. 10 to 15 questions on the exact concept you just studied to just write your understanding while it's still fresh. If you can do this every day, your compounding, that will be insane. You won't even realize when the confidence starts building. And when you find a particularly good question, mark it, circle it, highlight it. These are gold when you are revising later. Because, let's be real, a month before the exam, you won't have the time to open every DPPs. But if you have already collected the best questions from each one, your revision becomes 10x faster and more focused. Now, once DPPs are done and your basics are strong, then comes the module, especially if you are following PW's Physics Wala module like I did. This is where the structure really helps. PW modules aren't just a stack of random questions. They are thoughtfully layered, theory first, then solved examples, then increasing the level of difficulty through the exercises. By the time you are in the last section of the module, you have already brushed up on the theory, solved PYQ type problems, tackled application-based problems, and even seen a few trick ones. And here's the best part. You don't have to worry about filtering. Unlike those big market books where you keep wondering, do I need to do this chapter? Is this too much? In PW's module, every question is JEE specific. No fluff, no irrelevant topics, just what you need, curated by teachers who literally live and breathe these exams. I remember once asking my chemistry teacher if I should solve this book in addition to the module. He smiled and said, Beta, solve this module with honesty and depth, and then ask me again. And he was right, because in that one module, you'll find patterns from multiple popular books. The good problems get echoed across the board. So, if you're solving the module properly, you're indirectly covering so many other sources without even realizing it. And the theory part of the module is so underrated, especially for chemistry, because concepts are king. If you're just memorizing reactions without understanding periodic trends, you'll forget them. But if you study them with proper theory, you'll be able to derive the answer even if the question looks unfamiliar. Plus, solved examples after every subtopics build your instinct. They are like mini teachers guiding you through the approach. And once you finish the module for a chapter and you have done your DPPs and your class notes, now comes PYQs. This part is gold. Because JEE at the end of the day is a pattern game. And these patterns, they repeat. Maybe not verbatim, but conceptually definitely. I have seen a 2012 advanced question shown with a slight twist in 2019 mains. I have seen mains questions that feels like diluted versions of old advanced problems. So, when you solve 10 years of PYQs, you are not just solving for practice. You are learning how the paper thinks. You can do this chapter-wise as you go. or you can keep them for after full revision. Whatever works for your rhythm. But don't skip them, and most importantly, don't wait to feel ready for solving. The idea that you'll first complete the syllabus and then start modules or DPPs or PYQs? That's just procrastination wearing a disguise. Start solving from day one, especially if you make mistakes, because every wrong answer you get in September is one less mistake you make in the exam hall. And to those asking, but Kritika Di, after all this, can I still solve this book too? Sure. If you have finished your notes, DPPs, module, PYQs, and you still have time and energy, go for it. Ask your teacher for guidance. They'll tell you which book fits your level. But don't start there, because 90% of toppers don't reach success through 10 different books. They reach it through mastery of one consistent source over and over again. So, don't let the fear of missing out make you chase the wrong targets. You don't need 100 resources. You need 100% effort on the right ones. And honestly, PW structure with live classes, DPPs, and aligned modules is designed so that you never need to guess. You just need to execute. If you trust the process, stick to the timeline, stay honest with your effort, that's more powerful than any fancy new book that shows up on a Telegram group. So, next time someone asks you, which books are you solving? Smile and say, I'm solving the one that actually matters. And that, trust me, is enough. All the best.